Welcome back mga kaalamin! Pag-usapan natin ngayon ang RA number 11210, also known as 105-day expanded maternity leave benefits. May mga members na nakakakuha ng additional maternity benefits or double pay maliban sa 105 days benefits. Isa-isahin natin ang mga iba't ibang katanungan tungkol dito. Kaalamin, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Maraming salamat. Number 1. When can female workers avail of the maternity leave benefits? Okay, effective on March 11, 2019 and onwards, all female workers who underwent live childbirth, miscarriage, or emergency termination of pregnancy shall be entitled to the maternity leave benefits. Next, what are the benefits for those who gave live childbirth? Pag sinabing live childbirth, ito yung mga nabuhay na pinanganak. Okay, so meron kang 105 days maternity leave, full pay. What does full pay mean? What does it consist of? Okay, full pay consists of basic salary and allowances as may be provided under the existing guidelines. Sample ng allowances is yung pera or the Personnel Economic Relief Allowance worth 2,000 pesos monthly, kasama rin ng hardship allowance sa mga ibang employees. Next is additional 15 days for solo parents as defined in RA number 8972 or the Solo Parents Welfare Act of 2000. So magiging 120 days ang maternity leave with pay mo kung ikaw ay solo parent. Meron ka ring option to extend for 30 days with or without pay. Another one is option to allocate up to 7 days of the maternity leave to the child fathers or to the alternate caregiver. Explain natin mamaya kung paano ang allocation ng 7 days. Next question. What are the benefits for those who suffered miscarriage or emergency termination of pregnancy? During pregnancy, may mga unforeseen events tayo tulad nito. You will have a 60-day maternity leave with full pay pa rin. Next, can someone who delivered stillbirth avail of maternity leave? Yes, a female employee who delivered stillbirth can avail of maternity leave. She is entitled to a 60-day maternity leave with full pay. Next, can female government employees claim maternity leave benefits from other institutions like the Social Security System and the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation or the PhilHealth? Yes, female government employee can claim maternity leave benefits from SSS and PhilHealth. Take note, if they are a member who meet the contribution requirements for this institution. So si SSS grants maternity leave benefits for self-employed or voluntary members who have remitted at least 3 monthly contribution in the 12-month period immediately preceding the semester of her childbirth, miscarriage, or emergency termination of pregnancy. Aside from government maternity benefits, ikaw na voluntary member ng SSS na na-meet ang contribution requirements ay maaaring maka-avail ng 70,000 pesos maternity benefits at 40,000 pesos naman for miscarriage or stillbirth benefits. Example, ang expected due date or delivery date mo is July 2021. From April 2021 to September 2021, ang tinatawag nating semester of contingency. So from April 2020 to March 2021, dapat nakapagbayad ka ng at least 3 months contribution mo para makapag-avail ka ng benefits sa SSS. Napakaganda, di ba? Easy! Samantalang ang PhilHealth grants benefits like maternity care package for members who have paid at least 9 months of premium contribution within the 12 months prior to her first day of availment or confinement. Kasama na rin dito ang confinement month. Ang contribution ni PhilHealth is 1.5% for employee share and 1.5% for employer's share of your basic salary para makapag-avail ka. Ito pala ang mga maternity care package ng PhilHealth. One is the hospitalization, professional fees, sa mga facility fees, and dapat minimum stay of the mother in the facility shall be 24 hours. Availment of this package shall be charged 1 day of the annual 45 days benefit limit. And procedure and operation must be done in a PhilHealth accredited hospital or facility and attended by PhilHealth accredited doctor, or must be admitted for at least 24 hours in a PhilHealth accredited hospital or facility and attended by a PhilHealth accredited doctor. So dapat lagi mong titingnan na PhilHealth accredited siya para ma-avail mo ang maternity care package ng PhilHealth. What if the female employee dies or becomes permanently incapacitated after childbirth? Is there a need to return the maternity leave benefits she received? There is no need to return the maternity leave she receives. Under the law, the balance of the maternity leave benefits of a female employee who died or became permanently incapacitated shall accrue to the child's father, or in his death or absence or incapacity to an alternate caregiver. What are the requirements for one to enjoy maternity leave? Okay, so the following documents shall be submitted to the agency to enjoy the maternity leave. First is the accomplished application for leave, or ito yung tinatawag nating Civil Service Form number 6. Medical certificate issued by a government or a private physician as a proof of pregnancy and estimated date of delivery. Another, accomplished clearance form, or the Civil Service Form number 7. Solo parent ID for solo parents who wants to avail of the additional maternity leave of 15 days. So hindi siya automatic. Kailangan mo pa rin i-ready ang mga necessary documents para hassle-free. When is the application for maternity leave required to be filed? Okay, it must be filed with the agency the soonest, preferably 30 days before the expected delivery date of the female employee. In emergency cases, the application for maternity leave may be filed immediately after the emergency. How do I apply for extended maternity leave? It must be filed with the agency at least 45 days before the end of 105 days maternity leave. In case of medical emergency, subsequent notice shall be submitted. When does a female employee qualify for maternity leave with full pay? A female employee can avail of maternity leave immediately upon her assumption to office, regardless of her length of government service. Sa previous maternity guidelines, need mo mag-render at least 720 days or 2 years para ma-avail mo ang full pay. So napaka-friendly ng batas ngayon dahil regardless of length of government service na. Next, can an unmarried female employee avail of maternity leave? Yes, maternity leave can be availed regardless of the civil status of the female employee. Tandaan niya na, regardless of the civil status. Will a female employee who gave live childbirth receive the same maternity benefits regardless of mode of delivery? Yes. Regardless of mode of delivery, whether normal or cesarean, same pa rin ang makukuha mong maternity benefits. Does the counting of maternity leave period includes Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays? Yes, the maternity leave period is counted in calendar days, inclusive of Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays. This is in consonance with the rules that maternity leave should be availed of in a continuous and uninterrupted manner. Tandaan niya na, continuous and uninterrupted manner. Next, can maternity leave be availed of prior to delivery date? Prior to delivery date, pwede ka na ba mag-avail? Yes, a female employee can avail of maternity leave of not more than 45 days prior to her delivery date for prenatal care purposes. Lalo na kung sensitive at scheduled cesarean ang mode of delivery mo. Next question. Can the enjoyment of maternity leave be divided into two phases or availed of in a protracted basis? No. Enjoyment of maternity leave cannot be deferred to some later time. It should be availed, again, in a continuous and uninterrupted manner. Next question. Can a female employee go on maternity leave pending the completion of her clearance from money, property, and work-related accountabilities? Yes, the pendency of clearance from money, property, and work-related accountability shall not deprive the female employee of the availment of maternity leave benefits. Sample, ayaw pirmahan school head mo ang clearance kasi marami ang work-related na kailangan mong tapusin. So, hindi niya pwedeng gawing excuse or gawing rason na hindi ka niya i-clear kasi hindi ka niya pwedeng pigilan mag-leave. Dahil kung si school head pinigilan ka niya mag-leave, meron itong kaparusahan, okay? Pwede siyang magbayad. Pwede siyang ma-fine because of this. Next, another question is, I gave birth on or after March 11, 2019. But I was only granted 60 days maternity leave. I have returned to work. Can I resume or complete the remaining 45 days of my 105 days maternity leave? Yes, considering that you were only granted 60 days maternity leave based on the old guidelines. You are still entitled to enjoy the 45 days maternity leave with full pay. Okay, so there is need for you to notify the head of the office or agency that you are resuming to enjoy your maternity leave benefits. So, need mo pa rin mag-secure ng mga clearances para sa additional 45 days na hindi mo nagamit. How should the additional 15 days maternity leave for solo parents be availed of? Okay, it should be availed in a continuous and uninterrupted manner immediately after the expiration of the approved maternity leave. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-defer o kaya saka na lang. Kailangan i-consume mo siya kaagad. Next, apart from the solo parent ID, what other proof of solo parenthood can the female employee present? The solo parent identification card or ID is an indispensable requirement to avail of all the solo parent benefits. So, there is no alternative for the solo parent ID. Take note that the solo parent ID is issued by the Department of Social Welfare and Development or the DSWD through the City Municipal Social Welfare and Development Offices. It is valid for 1 year but may be renewed subject to the new assessment and evaluation. Next is the option to avail the extended maternity leave up to 30 days subject to the approval of the head of the office. Yes, aside kasi sa 105 maternity benefits, the law allows additional extended maternity leave up to 30 days the head of the office shall be given due notice in writing of the option to avail of the extended maternity leave at least 45 days before the end of the maternity leave or through subsequent notice in case of medical emergency. Next, can the extended maternity leave up to 30 days be charged against the sick leave or vacation leave credits of the female employee? Yes, in case of live childbirth, take note live childbirth, the female worker has the option to extend her maternity leave for an additional 30 days without pay or use her earned sick leave credits for extended leave pay. In case the sick leave credit has been exhausted, the vacation leave credit may be used. Can the female employee return to work during the unexpired period of her maternity leave? If she returns to work during the unexpired period of her maternity leave, she shall not be paid for actual services rendered since the maternity leave under RA 11210 shall no longer be commutable or convertible to cash. No! Mas okay na lang na alagaan si baby at i-enjoy ang maternity leave kasi nga hindi na siya binabayaran. Can a non-career service employees avail of maternity leave benefits under this Republic Act? Yes, female employees in the government service can avail of maternity leave regardless of their employment or appointment status, whether permanent, temporary, casual, contractual, provisional, substitute, or coterminous or fixed term. So regardless of their employment status na yan, pwede kang maka-avail ng maternity leave benefits. Next, can a female employee who was terminated or who resigned from the service avail of maternity leave? Yes, a female employee can avail maternity leave if live childbirth, miscarriage, or emergency termination of pregnancy occurs not more than 15 calendar days after the termination of her service. So kahit nag-resign ka na o na-terminate, pwede ka pa rin maka-avail. So babayaran ka pa rin nila ng 105 days maternity leave benefits. What is allocation of maternity leave? Okay. A female worker entitled to maternity leave benefits may at her option allocate up to 7 days of the said 105 days maternity benefits to first, child's father. Next, a relative within the 4th degree of consanguinity, the current partner regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity of the female worker sharing the same household. Next, so ang kailangan mong gawin, the female worker must submit prior notice in writing to the head of office or agency with her application for leave using the CSC form number 6 and proof of relationship. Take note,
the option to allocate maternity leave credits shall not be applicable in case the female worker suffers miscarriage or emergency termination of pregnancy.
Who is a relative within the 4th degree of consanguinity? A relative within the 4th degree of consanguinity is someone who is related to the female employee by blood and shares the same ancestry or lineage. Examples of relatives within the 4th degree of consanguinity are as follows. So ito yung mga first degree natin is your parents and your children. Next, your second degree is the siblings, your brothers and sister, grandparents and grandchild. Third degree is your nephew, nieces, uncle and aunts. And your fourth degree is your first cousin. Next naman, what are the example of proof of relationship? One example is the Certificate of Live Birth issued by the Philippines Statistic Authority or PSA and the local civil registrar or the LCR. Pwede ring marriage certificate Also barangay certificate, and other bona fide documents that can prove filial relationship. What if your maternity leave falls during summer and Christmas vacation day? Ayan, dito na natin malalaman kung may matatanggap ka ba. Example, si Teacher 1 nag-file ng maternity leave last November 11 to February 24, 2021 for 105 days. Ang Christmas vacation is from December 19, 2020 to January 3, 2021. 15 days siya under DO number 30 series of 2020. From December 19 to 31, 2020, meron tayong 12 days, and January 1 to January 3, 2020 is 3 days. Ang basic salary ni Teacher 1 in 2020 is 22,316, while sa 2021, 23,877 pesos ang basic salary niya na. So, 22,316 times 12 days divided by 31 days sa December. So, is equal to 8,638 pesos and 45 cents. Next, 23,877 times 3 days divided by 31 calendar days for January is equal to 2,310 pesos and 68 cents. So, ang additional maternity benefits na marireceive ni teacher from government is 10,949 pesos and 13 cents. Kung sakaling hindi mo pa nare-receive ang additional maternity leave benefits mo, i-notify mo lang si school head para i-coordinate kay bookkeeper or accountant para ma-prepare ang necessary documents at payroll para sa additional maternity benefits. So, mas maganda mga anak during Christmas vacation, especially summer vacation, kasi mas malaki ang makukuha mo. Don't forget to subscribe at i-click mo na rin ang all para lagi kang updated pag may bagong video.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Simon. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.